They brought out a new knee pad called Turmoil. We were messing with it last night, and you'll probably start seeing a lot of builds with it because it is pretty strong. I will give it credit, and makes a pretty good combination. Just to give you an idea of how it works. Actually, it's kind of neat because you actually can see it work like right here. Watch this. If you watch over here, watch this. Those. Watch those enemies go down. Okay, we'll bring this up. I'm gonna just do 10 meters. Now watch this over here. Watch their health right here. See them? I'm hitting them. I'm killing them. It's almost like a pestilence and a negotiator together. So there's a couple things that I noticed about the build. You can notice here I am running 4-piece striker. Got 101 damage. And we'll just go ahead and put it all red on, just sake of having all red. So that way we'll just take out the confusion of, hey, look, an armor core. So we're full on damage right here. Obliterate, everything. My chameleon, you noticed, at full stack, even with the modifier, is only hitting for 5 something. 5, was it 585 it looked like? Well, there's 630. See, now it's hitting a little more, but okay, so it's all red now. My bad. So it's hitting for 6, looks like 630. Just the top. It should be hitting for over 1 million. But what I noticed was, what these pads are doing is when I'm hitting this target, it's only showing me the damage that I'm hitting on this target. It's taking the other 50% of my damage and putting it to the other target. See those targets over there that are dying? Look at that. Because how I figured this out was, watch this. I switched these out. Let's just switch the contractors on. Take having them. Watch this. Now watch my damage. Look. And my damage numbers are back. I'm at 1.3. So, that's how you know the knee pads are working. See, the other guys aren't dying now. A 1.352 looks like what this build will do. It's not bad. So, with the knee pads off, you are getting your full damage showing on one character. But it's splitting your damage up between 2 different characters, which is cool. So let's do some theory crafting. Disclaimer: you're not going to hear no high-profile spreadsheet. You're not going to hear no algorithm, geometrical math here. We're just going to go off of 2 + 2 = 4. And look, if that number is higher than the other one, then, well, there you go. What I do see here is these knee pads making for some really great builds. First off, obviously all red striker. I've got the mask. Well, that one's crit chance. Crit damage. Crit damage on the gloves. Crit damage on the holster. I run a Grupo here. You can run pretty much anything you want. If you want to run a Fenris, you can. Sokolov if you run an SMG. You don't want to run a Seska with this because you already got a Seska. So I think the Grupo works well. Now mine's not the best because I've got headshot damage. I'd love to have one. I'm going to go farm one with crit chance on it and have full red. I do have one right here. The problem is it has focus on it, so can't use it. Now, what we did find was glass cannon will work with this build very well. So if you want to play a little bit more dangerous, and have that all the time on power, blast cannon will work. You want to be a little more safer, obliterate. Choice is yours on that. As far as the knee pads, well, speaks for themselves. Turmoil. You get the 8% crit chance. They're all red. Chance damage, weapon. Bewildered. When dealing weapon damage, and we just showed what it does to an enemy, 50% of your damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meters. That's a pretty good meter spread. When there are no enemies nearby, you deal damage normally. Does not apply to armor plates. That one right there, I'm not really 100% sure because you can see armor plates get ticked off. Let me show you what I mean. Right here, armor plates are getting ticked off. See that one over there? I mean, obviously your red ones are getting knocked down, but you can see it will eventually knock down. It will knock down the yellows. It takes a while though, but you can do it. I'm running Chameleon. I like Chameleon. You can use whatever you want. We're gonna switch this out and show different guns. You got Elmos. Strega, they say, is a very good gun because it actually has this talent here that actually procs. I'm personally going to be showing one with the Pestilence because the Pestilence tick is just going to be awesome. But you can pretty much use about anything that you want in this category. I'm only running 45% crit chance, and that there, I could get a little bit more by putting a crit chance mod in, taking the crit damage down, getting it back up some. So, with that said, this same build